Right, assalamualaikum everyone. So Pepe is falling down. It's not a surprise. Back 2 days ago, I was actually trying to get into Pepe with at 1343, and the rest is a little bit of a history. You can see where the coin is actually trading right now. So Bitcoin is, in my opinion, about to fall down. So I want to show you Bitcoin very quickly, and then we're going to talk about Pepe and how the market is looking overall in general. So right now, this is BTC, and I'm just gonna open up the second one on the BitGet exchange here. And Bitcoin, to me, I finally figured out that Bitcoin was making something known as a diamond top. You can see how perfectly this was being drawn in here, and this does look like a diamond top. And the thing with the diamond top is that you are about to break below the diamond top, and it's actually gonna drop all the way down to $98,000. So this $98,000 comes from the fact that you can take the top to the bottom in here, and if you just place it right over there, you're actually going to find 98,125 as your next technical target coming up next. Okay, so with that being said, I've talked about Pepe, and I've told you that if Pepe until 17th of May, there was a squeeze that was about to happen, and if the coin starts to drop below, you're going to see a technical target of 1117 in my opinion, and that is going to be the fact that you take the top to the bottom right there, and this is where you're popping down, and right now you still have a journey to go all the way down to 1118, and that's the reason why some few days ago I was actually trying to get into the trade itself and try to get something to win. And it's not only that, but right now, in my opinion, there is, like, on the 5 minutes time frame, I think you're just continuing on with the sideways movement right now, and there's a little bit of a bullish divergence going on the 5 minutes. It does feel like there's chance of actually climbing a little bit higher to kind of take some stop losses, but what I could actually see in here is maybe even another sideways movement to just pop and go all the way to the downside. So right now you're making this sideways movement, and if we bring everything together very, very soon enough, you probably could be printing out a pennant right now. So if this pennant actually breaks and start to go down again, you're going to see another technical target, and if it does go down, it really takes you nearly to that technical target that I've spoken about. But one thing that I want to tell you personally, if I was to trade Pepe again, like, the best entry for me is when I zoomed out and I kind of like had a check one more time, that if I was going to trade Pepe, where exactly am I supposed to take the trade? And I actually dropped this trend line, which I noticed that Pepe broke out of, and it didn't really retest out of this trend line. So you almost had like a double bottom or inverse head and shoulders, and all of a sudden you can see that this was a huge pump without any retest. You didn't do pump, retest, and then go up. No, you just fiercely moved to the upside. So in my opinion, if Pepe was to come down again to that trend line at maybe 812, I would actually consider buying again, because that's a massive support moving forward, and you could actually see a very huge bounce to go back up. I'm not saying it's going to come down there, all right? The question is, if I was to trade again and I was to look for the best low risk entry for me, that's going to be down at 815, because why not? The bigger the discount you have, the less chances you have to lose, and the more chances you have to win, by the way. And you can actually get even like 10%, 20% win if things go your way. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.